The t-shirt story, I think, came probably from the kids around me. When I first became a pastor, I went to a little town of 300 people. It was called Duncombe, Iowa. And it was a farming community. If you've been to Iowa, you know it's like a square of corn and a square of soybeans, 1 mile by 1 mile, forever, okay? And I had never lived in a city smaller than the one I'm in right now. Boise, Idaho was the smallest city I've ever lived in, all right? So this was a culture shock. And in a town of 300, everybody just is who they are, right? So I have this, I'm newly minted pastor with a degree and everything, right? I have the black shirt and the black slacks. I have the clerical collar and all this. I have the suits and everything, okay? I'm like, if I wear this here, I am going to stick out like a sore thumb. And everybody will say, here comes that pastor dude. And that's not what I want them to say. Actually, what I want them to say is, wow, there goes a decent person, right? After they've interacted with me, which will never happen if you have the shields up, right? So I looked around, I'm like, well, who are the most vulnerable people in this community? Who are the people I want to talk to most, really, if I had a choice? And it was pretty much the kids, the teenagers who were sitting around at the park or sitting around on the steps of the bars waiting to be old enough to get let in. And it's like, okay, what do I wear? I guess I better look goofy. I guess I better look vulnerable. I guess it's the t-shirts. You show who you are through your t-shirts, right? So I'd get Trailblazers t-shirts and I'd get other t-shirts and the collection just kind of grew. And you know what? I've never stopped that. I refuse to stop that. Like, if you're going to see me, you're going to see someone who's going to be vulnerable and care about you. I have all the authority I need. You can sense that, I hope, instantly. And by the way, when the occasion calls for it, like a funeral or if I'm visiting a hospital or whatever, I will put on the clerical collars and stuff and you will see me full peacock mode and it is fine. But I hope I radiate that genuine authority along with the vulnerability every day. And the t-shirt is kind of what adds that vulnerability to the authority.